Patrick Star peeled off SpongeBob's skin. He stuffed SpongeBob's body full of corks. Then, SpongeBob was tied to a table. All of this was Patrick Star treating SpongeBob's illness. That night, SpongeBob dreamed that Krabby Patties were falling from the sky. SpongeBob woke up startled and felt hungry, so he went downstairs and opened the fridge to look for food, but he fell asleep before he could finish eating. The fridge door behind him remained wide open. By morning, the pineapple house had turned into an ice sculpture. All the furniture was frozen solid. The sound of the alarm clock woke the sleeping SpongeBob. SpongeBob was shivering from the cold. He immediately got up and closed the fridge door. SpongeBob wanted to crawl under the covers to warm up, but his bed had turned into a huge block of ice. He slid all the way to the mirror. His face was pale, and every time he sneezed, pink bubbles shot out. Even so, SpongeBob insisted on going to work. Mr. Krabs came over to check on the work. He noticed something was wrong with SpongeBob, but SpongeBob insists he's fine. No sooner had he said that than he sneezed. A Krabby Patty hit Mr. Krabs in the face. Mr. Krabs realized he was in terrible shape, so he sent SpongeBob home to rest. Back home, SpongeBob couldn't stop sneezing. He was getting weaker and weaker, so he called Sandy for help. Sandy planned to take him to the hospital. Before leaving, SpongeBob put on some thick clothes, but as soon as he opened the door, he ran into Patrick Star. Patrick Star tried his best to talk SpongeBob out of going to the hospital. He thought the hospital was a scary place. After hearing this, SpongeBob did indeed feel scared, so he asked Patrick Star to check on his condition.
It appears as though we'll have to plug up these holes. This ought to do the trick. Voila! Feel better?
I
Help! I'm shrinking! No! Please don't hurt me!
don't know. No bubbles. Patrick, your treatment is working.
You think so?
Sure. At this rate, I'll be cured in no time. In fact, I'm gonna call Sandy and tell her not to come. Thanks, Dr. Patrick.
SpongeBob mistakenly thought his condition had improved. He was about to call Sandy to tell her she didn't need to come, but his swollen fingers couldn't dial the number. Patrick Star took the phone to relay the message for him. However, Sandy was still worried. She decided to come over and check on him herself. Upon hearing this, Patrick Star began a series of ridiculous treatments.
Feeling better yet?
Not really.
How about no?
I think so.
Feeling better?
No.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Hello, SpongeBob.
Sandy arrived at the pineapple house, but Patrick Star didn't want Sandy to take SpongeBob away, so he pushed SpongeBob around, trying to hide him. Sandy quickly caught on and found the two of them. By then, SpongeBob's condition had become very serious. The gas he was exhaling was even causing the surrounding coral to wither. Sandy hurriedly took SpongeBob to the hospital, but Patrick Star tried his best to stop her. The two tugged at each other, fighting over him. As a result, they were too busy arguing. No one noticed that SpongeBob had rolled down the hill. Luckily, SpongeBob rolled right up to the entrance of the Krusty Krab. In the end, SpongeBob made it to the hospital. The doctor administered special treatment. After a thorough cleaning, SpongeBob made a full recovery. He even received a giant lollipop. Patrick Star looked on with envy, so he deliberately blew bubbles to pretend he was sick. Unexpectedly, he ended up being used to rub the cactus.